Hey guys, welcome back to another Leetcode video. Today we're going to be looking at Leetcode 347, top k frequent elements. So we're told that we're given an integer array nums and an integer k, and we need to return the k most frequent elements. And we're told that we can return the answer in any order. So in this example, we're given a list of nums and k is 2. So we need to return the two most frequent elements, and that's 1 and 2. And in the second example, k is 1, and we only have one element in our list, so we just return 1. We're also given some constraints, and we're told that the time complexity of our solution should be better than O n log n. So we're ideally looking for an O of n time complexity for our solution. So what kind of algorithm would give us an O of n time complexity for this problem? That would be bucket sort. So let's hop straight into the code and implement bucket sort for this problem. So the first, I guess, stage of bucket sort is counting. So our counting stage is where we count all the frequencies of other numbers in our list. So we'll just use a Python counter and pass in nums, and this will count the frequencies of all the nums. And the next thing we can do is do bucketing. So for bucketing, we can first initialize our buckets. So let's use list comprehension in Python. We're going to say let's just say x in range of length nums plus 1. So the length of our buckets list is going to be, we're going to need x amount of buckets, where x is the length of all the numbers in our list plus 1. And then we want to add all our numbers to our bucket, so we can say for number and frequency in count.items buckets frequency append num. So we're appending each number to the bucket, or to the correct bucket basically. And the last step of bucket sort is collecting our results. So let's create our result list, and we're going to say for each bucket we want to start from the largest bucket. So we're going to start from, we'll use a range function in Python. We'll pass in the length of our buckets -1, and we'll start in reverse order. So this will give us the largest buckets first, so because we're looking for the top k frequent elements. And then we'll say for each number in our bucket, or actually in buckets of bucket, because it's a two-dimensional array, we'll say result.append our number in the current bucket. And if the length of our result equals k, well then we don't need to keep on going, we can just return our result. So let's check if our code works. And it does pass all 22 test cases. So time complexity for this problem, well, counting is O of n, bucketing is O of n, and collecting our result is O of n. So the total of the time complexity is going to be O of n, and space complexity for our result as well as our buckets and lists is both going to be O of n space complexity. So time complexity is O of n, and so is space complexity. So I hope you guys found this video helpful and kind of like easy to follow. And if so, I'll catch you in the next one. Thank you. Bye.